What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we'll be talking about a brand new teaser that came out earlier today over on the official Fortnite Games Twitter account, which may be teasing a brand new item, my theories on that item, and then some bug fixes regarding v15.30, and some of those bug fixes I feel a lot of you guys will heavily enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright, before we share anything regarding my theory on the new item, I feel I should just show you the teaser Epic Games put out earlier today. Now, before we show the teaser, I did want to mention what the official tweet says, so it states the following: "Got a job for you. More info coming soon." And here is the official video teaser that came out with it. So overall, this is a very short teaser. However, just from this little clip, I speculate that they're not trying to show like an advancement in the Mandalorian's NPC, but instead they may be adding a new item to the game, or this could overall be an upgrade that makes the Mandalorian a little bit more dangerous. So my first theory on this was that maybe this is a Holo puck. So for those who don't know what a Holo puck is, think about it as simply put a small holographic device where you can see your bounty, you can see how much money is being offered for you to get this bounty, and then you can see what crimes had actually warranted this bounty to come around. Now, if this is put in the game as like an item in Fortnite, I assume it wouldn't, just be like, oh hey, someone else gave you a bounty, here's this little Holo puck inventory item where you can see some fake crime they committed and the price, which is usually always 90 bars. But instead, I theorize that this will be a way for you to do portable bounties. So like, let's say you're in the middle of an area where there's no NPCs that have a bounty you can claim. You can use this item, it can be unlimited uses, it may be like a small amount of uses, like maybe 5, and it will start a bounty right away. It'll pop up top left, and you can do that on the go, and so it would be a great way to farm gold. However, obviously this isn't how the item's originally supposed to be used. So my second theory on what this may be is an upgrade to the Mandalorian himself. Imagine this, you're playing the game normally, you're in a match, and then you notice in the top left, you have a bounty, and that bounty is the Mandalorian coming after you. That is right, a NPC that actually seeks out a random player in the match, which obviously you can eliminate them pretty easily. Someone can intercept, eliminate the Mandalorian, but this would be a big step up in the NPC game, because we obviously have like the IO guards, which are pretty annoying at times. We have Predator, but we've never had an NPC that could actively seek you out even if you're on the other side of the map. Could it lead to lots of glitches if this theory does come true? Yes, however, would it be really interesting to see just an NPC roaming around the map targeting one specific person because of this Holo puck? Either way, leave your theories in the comments down below. How do you think this Holo puck will be used? Will it be an item? Will it be an upgrade to the Mandalorian NPC? Let me know your thoughts, and with that said, it's time to talk about v15.30 bug fixes. So for bug fixes, we'll start in the general category and work our way over all the way through Battle Royale, Creative, Save the World, and then ending off on mobile / Nintendo Switch. So first off, for general top issues, we have 4 main issues that are being fixed in v15.30, the first one of which is a very big update for pretty much everyone on console, and I've heard this more on the PlayStation side of things more than the Xbox side of things, but it's that long loading screens would show up after completing a session on one of these devices. Now, this had been an issue for multiple seasons as far as I'm aware and as far as people have reported it on my Twitter account, but it appears that it will finally be fixed in the next game update. Along with this, however, we have some simpler bugs such as the child backbling blocking the vision when players aim down sights, the jump shot's outfit missing its facial hair, and lastly, sound effects having a little bit of an audio delay. All 4 of these bugs are the general top issues. Basically, they affect every game mode, and they will be fixed with the next game update. Next up, for Battle Royale, we simply have the bug that when you fell from like a mountain or something while inside of a car, you would just die to the air. You would just like, the whiplash of falling downwards, you would just be like, you die. And then, I don't really know how else to explain it. I showed it off in a previous video if you would like to watch my older content, but this will be fixed in v15.30, as well as a bug causing the game to completely freeze on PlayStation and Xbox when clicking on the Compete tab. Next up, for creative mode, prop holograms becoming invisible for Xbox creators, and then the devices and prefabs tab being swapped when viewing the creative inventory. Both of those will be fixed, so definitely, some nice things, especially for Xbox creators, because the prop hologram thing being invisible was a big issue I saw quite often. For Save the World, the only really bug fix we have is the Eliminating Takers quest not counting towards the Eliminate They Came from the Mist Ventures quest. And lastly, for my mobile/Switch players, we actually have two bugs. One relates to Nintendo Switch, and it's the motion axis setting. Now, this setting would just get stuck on roll when you're on the Nintendo Switch, preventing players from switching to yaw. Our last bug relates to Android, and it's the right trigger and left triggers on the Xbox Elite controller basically not really working on an Android device. So it's like when you press the trigger down, it may not function properly, it may not register. That's being fixed in v15.30. And speaking of v15.30, let me quickly explain when we should be expecting it. Simply put, we should be expecting v15.30 sometime this week. The reason I say that is because we have a lot of new content already prepared to come out. They're teasing new items, or potentially an upgrade to The Mandalorian, and we're only a few days away from the normal time we get updates, being either tomorrow or the day after. So definitely either expect it this week, and if by some miracle we don't get it this week, expect it next week 100% guaranteed, because that is the latest I could see them ever putting out v15.30, as it's already been added to the staging servers. But with this video made and said, I hope you found it informative. It helped you theorize what's coming in the game in the next update, and helped you get hyped for some bug fixes, especially for my console players out there. Anyways, my name's FireMonkey, and I am out. Peace.